Frieren Fall, episode 5, of course. I'm a little surprised that they air it. I wasn't sure, actually, guys, that we're gonna air, episode 5 after having 4 episodes, of course, last week. Which was very sweet, right? Very family-friendly, just like a mom raising her daughter. And yeah, I like when they kind of just travel around, fixing pollution or whatever, like fixing, like removing shipwrecks or whatever. Yeah, it was just nice. I do expect, though, something to happen. I don't know, like, I felt like last episode, while they were great, I did expect something a little more, I don't know, dramatic to happen. Something in the end or a cliffhanger, but they're just gonna play it along, right? But overall, a very, like, sentimental anime, and it feels like it's gonna be a real, tearjerker the further we go into it, right? The more we learn about the character, and we're gonna see Mom, and she's probably gonna be, Mom is gonna get more emotions or whatever, right? So probably really sad in the end, right? But anyway, for the episode, so 3, 2, 1, and go. So of course today we have so many animes, guys. Subscribe, episode, I check out the other anime reaction, first impression, of course of Unlock. I just watched Our Experience, which was a pretty decent anime. It wasn't that special, it was okay, like, gals. He was a grandma. Yeah, so this is of course the grandma here. Well, I guess you're gonna meet Himmel there, right? Yeah, I read the premise. Let's go to Himmel. His name means heaven, so it's quite like, let's go to heaven. Yeah, it's like, let's go to heaven, right? So it's only been 10 years, yeah. There's like nothing. So it's like, yeah, Mom. No, she just left and went by herself 50 years. It'd be nice and easy, yeah. She's like, whatever, I don't care. The dwarf was like, maybe you could raise a kid or something, take an apprentice. No, there wasn't time. Yeah, I don't want to bother with that. Having to teach someone my skills, I don't want that. I like it. Like, I don't want to bother with that. Yeah, now she has a daughter, of course, but yeah, my God, she's so mean here. It's like, dwarf, I don't need friendship. Yeah, it's like. No, he's like, yeah, how about now, Mom? How about your daughter now? He's like, yeah, you could change by to us. Haha, we made you like peace. He's like, you love us. Admit it, you like me. Yeah, her daughter is like, Mom. Yeah, it's like, after all, she gave her like a hairpin and so on. I like how the dwarf is like, you like me. I mean it. You like us. You love your daughter. It's like, Mom. Yeah, it's like, I spent a lot of time with you, Mom. No, I like the dwarf is like, I mean it. You like me. He got her there, yeah. I mean it, lady. You like us. The daughter over there, that's kawaii, isn't she? It's like, I don't like you guys. This is. I just happen to know you. Yeah, it's like, I just happen to know you guys. Yeah, it's happen to be friends with you. Every video gets demonetized as always. Yeah, immediately. Classic. Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm fixing stuff here during the. I mean, so many animes right today, so we gotta. You know how it is. Because I work a bit on it. There we go. Oh. Better dead. Yeah. Better dead. It's cute though when they're doing this travel time on time. Yeah. Who's the mom? Who's the dad? You know, who's the parent? They're kind of similar. Yeah, it's hard to tell, right? It's kind of the cute part of it. Some old lady telling them. Oh, it's dangerous up in the mountain, eh? My timer, sorry. Can't find it. It is. Sorry, just gonna find it first. It's so many animes I had to fix some of the stuff, you know, the tabs or whatever. Okay, so a ghost up in the forest. This, I mean, the anime very clear. This, you know, mom and her daughter are gonna travel around, right? And they're gonna help people with issues, right? Oh yeah, there's some ghost here. We're gonna help them with the ghost or whatever. Yeah, like it feels pretty clear what's gonna happen in this anime in most episodes, right? They're gonna get to a town, and it's like, oh yes, it's haunted or something. Yeah, we're gonna use our abilities, right, to help the people from the ghost or whatever. Or here they are. I don't know. It's a dragon in the mountains, right? Yeah, it's very much that anime, right? But okay. Of course, mom is like, seems to know. Well, she's like an ancient, she's like a 10,000-year-old elf lady. She seems to know more stuff, right? I feel like Frieren, yeah. I feel like mommy knows most of this stuff. But the thing is interesting is she's very noticeable, right? Yeah, she's like, but she doesn't want to help at all. Yeah, it's like, you know, I guess she should travel. Honestly, Frieren, you know, the main character, it doesn't seem like a very nice person overall, right? She basically comes to the city, right? And they're like haunted or whatever, right? And she's like, whatever, I don't care about that. Yeah, and she's like, knows what's up, and she's like, but it's kind of meddlesome, right? And her daughter is like, but mom, the people might get, hurt something. Fine. Yeah, it's like, you sound like the other guys. I guess I helped them, you know. But she kind of comes off as like that she doesn't really care, right? Yeah, she's like, I guess I will help them if you want me to. Yeah, it's like, okay, yes, mom, please help them. It's like, they have to heal them. It's kind of like that. Like now, because she has a travel companion, so to speak, like the dwarf said, right? Now when she has her companion, she's changed a lot, only because she's changed by having a companion, but also her companion nags her. Yeah, you better help them, mom. It's like, young people these days. It was like 27. Yeah, young, innocent people these days. I think she almost tripped there. That was a good detail. She was tripped. She's jumping over there. But yeah, she's like, no, she's an illusion, okay? She's like, ghost an illusion. She was like, exactly what's up. She's like, there is no ghost. It's just, it's clearly an illusion. Like, silly people, yeah. Okay, that was dark. I didn't forget about it. She doesn't forget at all. I mean, I don't think that Frieren ever feels guilt. She's like, I didn't forget about it. It's like, I'm not surprised, woman. She doesn't seem to feel guilt. She seems to be unable to feel guilt. She's quite like, yeah, I didn't really care about that. I was like, you don't say. Yes, they're just illusions. Summons her staff there. Oh, it's gonna be Himmel. Or Dad. Yeah, it's gonna be her dad, of course. Phantom of the... Well, it might be much harder for her then. If she's like, oh, it's Dad. Yeah, it's like... Because she actually cares about people. But with fear... to be what nice to her. For her, it's like, oh, Dad! Yeah, it's like... Actually, my Dad... For her, this is very hard to defeat this illusion because... It's like sad memory illusions. Yeah, it's like your dead dad talks to you and tells you how proud he is. Yeah, it's like I love you and I'm proud of your achievement. And this is like a super nice ghost. Yeah, it's just like super sentimental ghost. I'm so proud of you, honey. It's like I can't fight this ghost. It's so nice to me. Yeah, it's like and of course she sees Himmel, right? Obviously. So I expected her to see Himmel. Yeah, but for her, she's a cat about Frieren is like... Frieren, she's like... Last time was my mom. Okay, now it's Himmel, who cares? Yeah. She's just like, whatever. She probably doesn't seem to... Well, I guess... Yeah, Himmel would say that, yeah. I like she also like... Blast half the forest too. Very unnecessary. Oh, that's like a thing behind it, like a rape or something. Man, this is like sad forest attack. Jebus. These poor illusions. But yeah, it's very clear how mom is. Her daughter is like, oh, it's Dad! Oh, I miss you, Dad! Yeah, she completely is like, oh, I can't fight this ghost! It's so good, it's my dad! Yeah. Where her mom is like, this is like, yeah, just hurry up! yeah, like, her mom is like, yes, who cares? Yeah, she's like, this won't stop me! No, she's like, no, she has no breaks. She's just like, okay. Last time was this guy, now it's this guy. Yeah, she's just like, who cares? Oh, a dragon. An actual dragon. Is it golden nest? Yeah, it is an actual typical dragon. It has like a dragon nest. It's a little lair there, you know. You can keep its gold. It's money. It's ukane. Yes. Yeah, so it's like a nice dragon. Oh, it's a solar dragon? It's interesting. What's it, like submarine only? I like how she's so casual. Like, we probably should stop this dragon. It seems to be a troublesome dragon. Yeah, it's like we could ignore it, but nah. Seems kind of mean now though when they. Oh, it's just like. She knew that. Now it's like, let's run. What? Mom? Yeah, she's like, what? You didn't tell me about this, Mom? She's like, probably should run now. I was like, what? She's a terrible mom, though. I was like, yeah, well, actually, I told you. She's probably run now. I was like, what? I like she didn't tell her after she was too late to. She's so casual about it. My God, this mother, man. Yeah. He's like, why did you warn me, Mom? Ah, step back. She's like, whatever. No time for this. How often has she met dragons like this? Yeah, like, worst mom ever. Yeah, you shouldn't, like, tag with dragons. Don't play tag with dragons. This is like, yeah, whatever. Next time you do better. Oh my God, she's a terrible mom, man. She should have told her that. Terrible mom and mentor. It's like, maybe you should have told me, Mom, that, those dragons are kind of powerful. But this might be the red hair guy we see in the opening, right? He might be the Stark is like strong in Swedish. Yeah, Stark, that means strong. So that might be he would pick up that so he can tank, right? But yeah, Frieren, terrible mom, terrible mentor. She's just like, oh yeah, sorry about that. I should have told you the dragons are immune to that magic. So too late now, though. Better run, yeah. And then immediately she's like, yeah, we finally lost it. Let's just go on. Nah, we did that later. It's like, what? She's very casual. I don't think she's immortal, right? I mean, she doesn't age, but I do, yeah, if you're a manga reader, leave a comment below. Is Frieren immortal? I don't think so, right? I think she's just like, you know, it's a difference in being obviously ageless and being actually like indestructible, right? I don't think she's at all. She's just like immune to aging, basically. So she really takes that. Oh, here goes Mr. Tony Stark. Yes, obviously, you know, Stark is yeah, strong. Similar name, of course. Stark, strong. Similar words. Oh, is the dragon again. Is it the same dragon, I guess, then? Probably, right? Adirius, yeah, so you said right. Of course, Stark is that red hair guy from the opening. Yeah, that was kind of obvious, given typical anime. Might be... I would imagine that she's gonna, you know, her daughter's gonna take a liking to the heroic adventure guy, probably. Yeah, most likely it's fan gonna be like, well, that guy's pretty cool, yeah, like. Oh, that's cool. It's popular among kids. Yeah, it's like this cool. He's a cool warrior guy. Okay, here he is. Stark. Popular warrior boy. I don't know, man. Fatty as you know, she's a terrible person. Oh, I see. She's like, that injury, who cares? I'm Frieren. Legendary elf girl lady. Legendary. Yeah. She's like, why haven't you won yet? I thought you were stronger than this. A terrible person. It's been terrible sometimes. How haven't you beaten it by yourself yet? You called him a warrior? Yeah, it's like, he's considering, he's like, why haven't you done it yet? What? Let's do it together then. Yeah, let's team up then. She's like, I just want to get it creepier. Honestly, he's like, this guy is like, he wants to defeat the dragon to protect the children and the old lady, right? And Frieren is like, I don't really care, I just want the Gribor. Yeah. I just want the money. It's like, I just want the item it has, yeah. I care about the loot. She's a video game. She's a typical video game player. I want the loot, okay? I don't care about the dragon being dangerous people. I want the loot it has, yeah. I'm very interested in the loot. Then, you know, like whatever. I might as well save the children from the dragon while I'm at it, yeah. It's an added bonus saving everyone. Not really my point though. Yeah, he's like, I can't win by myself, right? She probably can. Okay, yeah, use tank for me. Yeah, I need a tank. Be a tank. I can't do that. He's too weak. I can't tank for a minute. He's a loser. What is it? 0! I thought he was trained, but what? Why didn't he start with something else? Maybe he should start with tinier monsters. He's like, dragon scares me. Yeah, maybe he should have started with like, I don't know, like a little tinier monster. You know, normally in games you... Oh, see, everyone likes him because they gave him credits. The dragon was like laughing at him. The dragon was like making fun of him. Yeah, start good, show me your abilities. I say, everyone thinks he's badass, but Fair is like, loser, I don't want him in my party. He's like, how you can do it, because I can train him. I guess he does need encouragement though, yeah, it's like, you can be a decoy. But honestly, why didn't they start with something smaller? He's like, yeah, I start with a solar dragon, level 1000 immediately. It's like, maybe you could, have you seen the tiny goblin over there? The little level 1 goblin over there? Yeah, it's like the slime over there. Yeah, start with the slime guy, man. Start with the goblins. He really should start with something tinier, I feel, since he's adventuring, But okay. She did summon that Earth Golem before. Couldn't that trade him with that, maybe? Well, he clearly got, he probably got the stats right. He doesn't have the experience. Everyone likes this guy. He's just a nice person. Everyone loves him. He's the nicest person ever. They're like, yeah, great. They really like this guy. He's like, seems like a very nice person. Everyone loves him. The Fern is like, oh, he seems like a coward, yeah. She's obviously gonna like him later. She's obviously gonna be like, what a heroic person, yeah. She's obviously gonna fall in love with him. But, yeah, she's all salty now. She's like, he's a fake Nesimono, yeah. So she's so clearly gonna like him later, right? It's classic anime. Right now, she's just like, he's a fake mom. I don't like him. But then she's obviously gonna fall in love with him, eventually. Clearly. It's classic anime, right? It's classic anime strategy. So gonna see if all the anime is coming out. It's so much anime today, guys. I'm a little bit frazzled in my brain. I'm jumping around looking at different animes. She's training, I guess. He's probably... I mean, we saw the mountain being cut apart, right? It's probably training or something. It's probably out there exercising the mountain, right? Let's see what's he doing. So what did the dwarf? He's a coward. He's always been a coward. Okay. He's the only one that ran. He's a full-on coward. Okay. He's a strategist. The dwarf is like, he's very good. He's the only one that runs away from monsters. It's like, he likes it. He's like, yes. He's the only one that wants to live. He got survivability. It's like the most important trait is he never run. Yeah, this guy doesn't want to fight at all. I like that. Yeah. But see, he's clearly training to, he's the one clearly. We saw it earlier, right? It was kind of obvious he was like cutting that mountain. Yeah, he's clearly the one working his way through that mountain. Wow. But he's obviously strong then. Like he doesn't have the... I mean, they're obviously gonna marry later on. It's so obvious that she's gonna marry him. Yeah, it's incredibly obvious, given how the storyline is, that Fan and Stark are gonna be a couple, right? They're gonna get married and children and so on. She can become my grandma. Yeah, it's so obvious, right? That's gonna be her son-in-law, so clearly, right? And she's basically picking him up, right, to raise him as well, right? So yeah, they're obviously gonna marry and have children and so on. so clearly is those two gonna get involved later, right? Especially, I mean, given how the storyline is, not just because it's like her anime, but not just because it's anime, right? She's like, first she's all salty over him, he's a liar and so on. Then we see him here, the meeting here, staring at her, and so on, right? But not only because it's a classic anime trope by itself, right? That she's like coming here, helping him to train and so on. But think about it. Because it's anime, right, is the general premise, of course, is that Frieren, right? Mom, right? Doesn't age. You know what I mean? So to make it more emotional for her, and to make her care more and so on, right? She picks up her daughter, you know. And she's training the daughter, right? You know, teaching her magic, right? Which of course makes her, just like the dwarf said, makes her more emotional and she cares more, right? Because, you know, she has a daughter now, she cares about her and gives her birthday gifts, so on, right? So having a daughter obviously makes her more, you know, humane, right? You know, more personalized, you know. And obviously now, picking up this guy, right? It's gonna be like her son-in-law, right? Clearly. Which will also make her more emotional a little bit, so on, right? Carrying what he was sample, right? But I mean, I think it's very obvious, right? They will eventually get married and so on. Because again, right, you know, you can see how her daughter is getting older, right? Her daughter is an adult now, and we see her getting older and older during, you know, the storyline. Of course, if her, you know, daughter gets married and have children and so on, right, that will make obviously the main character a grandma, right? You know, that she can be a great grandma, so on. Again, because she can't age, right? So I think that's gonna be a huge thing that, you know, eventually she's gonna be a great grandma or whatever, and we're gonna maybe see her interact with her grandkids or whatever. Right? So obviously it's gonna make her more emotional, but also more sad because she can't die, right? It's gonna be sad because, you know, she's like her great grandkids are gonna, you know, she's gonna outlive them and so on. It's gonna be all, you know, sentimental as earlier. Right? But yeah, really, I mean, all the anime cliches are telling me this is gonna happen. Plus then the animal premise, right? That we see this character aging and so on, and she's standing still in time, right? So yeah, obviously she will become a grandma eventually. It just makes perfect sense, I think, from the actual premise here. But yeah, I mean, a good episode, generally speaking. You know, drama, you know, presenting the new character, some jokes with the dragon. I love when the dwarf was teasing her, that he was like, haha, you like me! You like me now! Yeah, admit it! you love us! So that was hilarious. He's like, you like! Yeah, that was great. I see that you love your daughter. So, that was great, man. He's like, haha, I knew you would do it. Because before, of course, she said in the flashback she would never take an apprentice or have a daughter, or she would never raise anyone. Now she raised this girl. He's like, why do you have a daughter suddenly for? She just happened to have to pick her up. You like us now. Admit it. So that was cute. So overall, it's a good anime. Definitely. And I guess we're going to see a little more of Stark next episode. Anyway, subscribe so on. You can check out. Course, a lot more animes today, right? We see got it's 4 more animes I gotta watch, right? So we got Shield Hero, we got Arc Knights, we got Unluck, and we got Kanyo. Friday's crazy. Next week I do fewer animes, but for now at least, bunch of animes. We see you guys have a great day.